believe in ourselves, and we feel like we've earned this position.
And it's not only a belief in yourself, it's probably more importantly a belief in the guy next to you.
Duggan takes the knee, fitting that the football is in his hands as they march on to the championship game.
No one thought we could do it except the TCU faithful.
People were debating, should they even be in the playoff? I think you and I kept saying, there's a tremendous amount of talent.
Now it's like everywhere you look, it's purple.
Schools and entire cities plan to keep the TCU pride going as we count down to the championship game. You heard it on our hype video there. It was a really good video. I like that. There were a lot of people who did not think they deserved to be in the playoffs, but that performance against Michigan really showed that they are contenders.
Little proof, and Marc Istook could not miss this moment in history for the Horned Frogs. He's live this morning in LA, was out there all weekend. Marc, we've been watching your social media. You are having a blast.
Right. I saw you do that stair climb too.
Oh. I am having a great time this morning. It's a Purple Monday out here in Los Angeles, just like it is on daybreak back in North Texas. And I've got my purple TCU on with the Frogs on the tie this morning. It feels like Frog fans have painted Los Angeles purple for this weekend, and we will get into more about what this experience means, not just for the university, but really for North Texas in general. But here's something that's pretty cool. Behind me, SoFi Stadium, where in a little more than 13 hours, the Frogs and the Dogs will be kicking off this national championship game. For TCU's players and its fans, it might feel a little bit like a home game, and that's because this is pretty cool. The lead architect for the redesigned Amy G. Carter Stadium, TCU's home field, Brian Truby, who has designed a ton of amazing stadiums, he also did the same thing for SoFi, Los Angeles' crown jewel. Some people call this the world's greatest new stadium.
There is not a place in Amon Carter that you can't still experience the game, whether you're sitting in your seat or you're walking the concourses or in the platforms in the end zone. And I think they'll see some real similarities at SoFi. There's so many places to see the game from, and there's hardly a way to escape the game, even when you go to the concourse.
And it's not just the football players who have earned the right to celebrate inside SoFi. We saw firsthand at yesterday's Purple Pep Rally how energetic this TCU band is. And, it's not just the players that have put in all the hours. The band certainly has as well. They have been working so hard behind the scenes for months to entertain Frog fans and help support the team.
We start a week before classes in August, and we run the entire season through, and they've done a great job all year long. I'm just thrilled that they're getting to have this experience, because it's going to be something they remember for the rest of their lives.
I think a national championship band, right?
That would be fantastic. And it's going to happen.
Hey.
I hope he's right. I hope that it does happen. Coming up at 5:30 this morning, as I mentioned, this has been an amazing weekend here in Los Angeles, and it really feels like all of Fort Worth just packed up and moved here for the weekend. I'm going to chat, like I said, at 5:30 about what this has meant, not just for TCU and its fans, but really for Fort Worth and North Texas in general. We'll hear from TCU's Chancellor Victor Buschini and Fort Worth Mayor Matty Parker as well. That's coming up at 5:30, Cleo.